Question 20 is particularly annoying because there's so many people that can tell me the answer of this easily in their sleep and fail to get 5 marks and probably only pick up 1 or 2. And the reason for it is this star there. And you must see that. If you don't see it, it does tell you here to give reasons for your answer. It's just backing up, and that's pretty much what that star means. Right. With angles, it's more difficult to answer these questions because you've got to talk about an angle in a correct way. For example, a lot of people tell me that this is angle C. But this could be angle C, and so could this. So we've got to develop a way of talking about angles that makes sense. So, here we're told that these are straight lines. And that's really important to understand because the knowledge of straight lines is if you have one angle, the other angle must add up to 180 degrees. To find this angle, I'm going to need to know this one. So that's my first task, is to find that angle. And you should be able to see that it's in a triangle. So this angle plus this angle plus this angle also adds up to 180. So if I want to find that one, I need to first of all find this one. So I'm going to do the mathematics and write it down at the same time, so please bear with me. So this one must be 45 because these add up to 180 degrees because they are on a straight line. This angle, you can label it in 2 ways, but I'm going to say angle. And if you want to, rather than writing the words, you can draw an angle, something like that. So angle, and this is made up by these 2 lines here. And it starts at A, or you could even start at D, it's up to you. But I'm going to call this angle ACB. It's describing the journey that creates that angle. I'm going from A to C to B, and that's making this angle here. So angle ACB is 45 degrees. I'm going to say how I did that. So I'm going to say that's 180, take away 135. And I'm also going to write, just to be doubly clear, so angles on a line equal 180 degrees. I'm just going to underline that one there. So that's 45. So now I've got this, if I add these 2 together, you'll see I get 115 degrees. Now the difference for this one is a triangle. So these add up to 180. If that's 115, that must be 65 degrees. 115 plus 65 is 180. So now I've got to write that down in this fashion again. I'm going to call this angle ABC. So angle ABC, I didn't write the word angle this time, is 65 degrees. I did that by 180, take away, rather than writing the 115, I'm going to show what I did there. Okay, and that's angles in a triangle equal 180 degrees. So now I've got this one to be 65 degrees. Right, going back to the picture. If I know this, I must know this one. And this must be 115 also, because it's on a straight line. So I'm going to call this angle just x, because that's what they want me to find. So x is 115 degrees. That was 180, take away 65, and that's angles on a line equal 180 degrees again. Right, there is another way you could have done it, because if you know the pattern between the exterior angle of a triangle is always equal to these 2, the sum of these 2, you could have also documented your answer in that fashion. For example, if you said angle x is the same as angle ACB plus BAC, these 2, that would be fine. But that is the way I think that most people out there would attempt to answer this question, and hopefully that makes sense. That's what you need to do with all this terminology, with the reasons, the working to get your 5 marks.